Welcome back to Ferris Sports Update. Time to check in with Bulldog women's basketball squad and joined by head coach Kendra Faustin. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me, Robert.
Kind of like the men's squad, you wrapped up a 3-game homestand this past weekend, and nice to wrap up the weekend in the homestand with a big victory over Saginaw Valley on Saturday.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great night and an epic performance by our senior Rachel McInerney. And I thought our team responded really well and pushed through, and we didn't particularly play the best, but we figured it out, and that's a big step for our group. Obviously,
here at this stage, with where you're at in terms of the GLIAC race for the conference tournament, all wins are important here at this stage of the year.
Yeah, no question. We were tied, with Saginaw and somebody else. Honestly, I don't even know. It's just like one game at a time. I know they're all important. I try not to look at it, and so to come up with a win was huge for us, and to do it the way we did it, like I said, was a big step for our group because our 2 seniors stepped up, which really helped, and our young players, our young guards in particular, are just really figuring it out. And I thought Adrienne Anderson was a big part of that, and for her to take that big step forward, and for us to find a way to win when we didn't particularly shoot the ball and we turned it over a little bit too much was really good.
Before we get to that win on Saturday, we'll start with Thursday's game against Northwood, and another game that really could have went either way here going down the stretch.
Yeah, I think we had a little bad stretch there, and they shot the ball really well. We were switching ball screens, not switching ball screens, had to change it up because they can put 5 people on the floor that can shoot the basketball and really spread us out. And I thought, again, Adrienne Anderson, you can see her consistently scoring on the perimeter, and that's huge for us, and we're going to ask her to keep doing that and do more of it. This really, in the second half, is the first team. I mean, they did not come out of the paint. And so, we're going to have to be patient in situations like that. We enjoy pressure because we know we can go by you, and we know we can be strong at the basket, and we know that our guards can really slice it up. But this was a different look for us, and I think Saginaw did the same thing the next day, and we responded better.
Here in the first half, you had a 37-34 lead, and able to extend that lead here to double figures going into the third quarter here early on.
Yeah, we made a great run. Really it started with defense. And that's a definite bonus right there. Riley Blair hit 2 threes. She's really capable of doing that, and just had lacked some confidence, and so we'll get her doing that more as well. And it started with when we get stops, we can really go, and they're setting a lot of ball screens, and we were switching them and doing a good job with that, and that's how we made that run.
Obviously, here in this third quarter, kind of a tell in 2 quarters. As you got off to that great start, and then Northwood really shot the ball well from the outside.
Yeah, I think we called 2 timeouts in that 3-minute stretch, and they shot the ball really well, and we just did a poor job communicating. And we know they're going to make threes, but they have to be contested, and we did a poor job of that. They set a lot of ball screens and had a lot of handoffs, and credit to them. I mean, they're a really good team, and they shot the ball really well.
77-69, the final score on Thursday, but as we mentioned earlier, your team able to bounce back after that tough defeat and really put together a good performance against Saginaw Valley on Saturday.
Yeah, we made a decision. We talked about it. Do we talk about it with our team about what these games mean? And we did. And we said if we're going to take the next step, we have to handle that pressure. And that early. We had different pressure, that we were always the underdog, right? And we really thrived in that. And then we had a great start to the season, and then we had some different challenges in the middle. And now this is our next challenge is, hey, these are must-win games. And how do we handle that pressure, and how do we stay focused on the process of doing the little things?
Obviously, here on Saturday, you had an outstanding performance from your senior leader, Rachel McInerney, 31 points, 18 rebounds, 8 block shots, really able to do it all for you.
Yeah, and when you just talk about being in the zone, I mean, this is the definition of being in the zone. Nothing affected her. She was so mentally tough. She scored in a myriad of ways. She made threes. When she made the turnaround fadeaway jumper in the second half, I was like, this is the night. She was phenomenal, and she did a great job. Even though we were a little frustrated as a group at times, she did a great job, bringing solutions on the court, which was really important from a leadership perspective. You know, and we got some really great things from Leah Humes as well. And so when your two seniors are stepping up and scoring and defending and rebounding, I think that's a good thing.
Kind of like the first time you played Saginaw Valley, it was close at halftime, but in this game you were able to kind of reverse what happened the first time around and made some big plays down the stretch to pull out a win.
Yeah, I think the turning point was Leah got a steal on the wing and a breakaway layup, and then we from there took that momentum. I mean, without putting too much pressure on Leah Humes, we go as she goes. And we say the same thing about Rachel. They're our seniors, they've been there. And in this game, I thought we figured out, it was a big step for our seniors and our program. We figured out Leah knows what she's good at, and she's going to make game-winning plays like this one on defense. And it's going to turn into offense for us, and she did that consistently.
Obviously, you got to be pleased with the way your team pulled it out and really closed this one strong in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so much to learn from the closing of this game. You know, Shai and Lexi and I had multiple conversations about, okay, here is where we have to control the pace. You know, they're playing four guards. They have a lot of shooters. We're not giving the ball back to them, and it was different than what we've done in the past with an 11-point game. And so there's some great teaching points for game management for our point guards and in our group, and great learning opportunity for us.
Obviously, this week, as we mentioned, you begin a 4-game road stretch here heading to Ohio to take on Tiffin on Thursday, and then obviously the #1 team in the nation in Ashland on Saturday.
Yeah, should be fun. You know, on Thursday at Tiffin, you know, that's a game where those little things will matter. And, you know, playing on the road is always different. We're really actually looking forward to being on the road. One, it's a lot of fun. There's less distractions. We get to spend some quality time together. We haven't been on the road since before Christmas. We haven't had an overnight trip since Christmas. So, you know, I think our freshmen are pretty excited because this is a little bit of new ground for them. And our seniors are really starting to taste a little bit of the finality of this and enjoying every moment. And so it should be a fun time.
Well, Coach, best of luck to the Bulldogs. Congratulations on the win on Saturday, and good luck going down to Ohio.
Thanks, Robert.
That's going to do it for Ferris Sports Update. A reminder, you can follow all the action and get all the results online, ferrisstatebulldogs.com. Have a great week.